jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life hopping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I wanna be rich, yeah. I wanna be rich, anytime slide. Stamps on the passport, baby, worldwide. Turks and Caicos, like yeah, that's a vibe. Sipping rum punch, then we horse ride. Shots, let's get the party live. Friday night, just got paid. Drinks on me, still screaming IV. And if I keep grinding, that's what it's gonna be. Cause I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life hopping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah. I wanna be rich.
Let's go.
I wanna be rich.
Early to rise, checking my checklist, being reckless, and I ain't even had breakfast. Living La Vida with a baddie named Frida. Face phenomenal and the body be off the meter. Young lad, putting the scuff on my sketches. Now I'm grown, putting better stuff in my dresses. Black feet, white sand in a pocket, locked in. Feeling like the one if it's too, calling it popped in.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life hopping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah.
I'm everything I wanna be and then some. No matter the outcome, the income coming in. Belly rolls to keep me on my toes. My queen dream, a queen is written on our robes. Cali living, switching time zones, private planes, I'd rather get in. I didn't always have money, but I had a vision. Still ain't had enough, I felt like it's at its limit. All day I'm feeling like the chorus.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life hopping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah.
Man. Hopping out that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Fresher than Windex. Good job. Sock it to me.
T.I.
Yeah, I can hear you up through my phone, but not on the screen. You're silent.
This is fucking
You
crazy.
got some new people in the chat too.
I know, man. All right, hold on 1 second, people. Hold on. Let me get it. I got mad pressure on me.
Oh, all right, you there? Yeah, you there? You lit?
All right.
Yeah, you lit.
Mic
lit.
check. We good? All right. We
Yeah,
good.
you lit.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Yo, all right, bet, T.I.
Sound check.
T.I., I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah.
All right, technical difficulties, man. Shout out to Mac Alright in the building,
What's
man.
going on,
You know what I'm
everybody?
saying,
What's going on?
guys? Let's get back to the swing of things, man. What was I talking about before that, Mac? Before that, everybody told us we couldn't hear us because you was in the rolling your blunt.
Yeah,
I
we
was
was
over
talking
here
about
doing this.
the show, the thing you got.
Oh, the
going
Remy
on.
Awards.
Yeah.
And shout out to Remy Jones and the Remy Awards, man. If you ain't got your tickets to the Remy Jones Influential Awards, get them now, man, because you only got a couple days left. So you got to get them now, man. Come on, man. Grab your tickets. Let's get them now,
So
man.
who's Remy?
Remy Jones, she's the TV host. She's one of the TV hosts out here. She's been on my show a few times, man. I can't believe you don't know who Remy is. No bullshit. Much as you be on Facebook,
Yeah, but you know.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yo, I don't understand how people don't know who I am.
All right.
That's what I be wondering. That you don't know who I am.
All right,
That's how I be thinking.
So I know we're pressed for time right now. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, let me congratulate Black Sav. Congratulate Black Sav, man. He got the Modified Magazine Awards. He got 2 awards this weekend, man, and this I think yesterday it was. Shout out to Black Sav, man. You know what I'm saying?
Black Sabbath, all right,
You know what
all
I mean?
right.
One of the hardest working comedians in the city. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to him, salute to him. So if you see him, salute to him for winning them awards yesterday. Salute to him. You understand what I'm saying? All right. First and foremost, man, I got Mac Alright in the building, man. Mac got some great news. We got some great news that I need everybody to hear. Because I've been telling you guys about this credit. And we spoke about it last time he was here about how he's fixing people's credit in the city. And I know he's really doing this. So he decided, he came up with a plan. He wants to help people get some money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn the mic over to him, pause. You understand what I'm saying? So he could explain what he got going on and what y'all could be a part of.
So what I got going on is I want to take 3 young men or women, help them build their credit, help them establish a LLC properly to get funding. I'm going to mentor them all the way through until they start their businesses off the ground. I'm going to give them to them now into July 1st. They submit a business plan to me. And I'm going to take 3 of them. I'm going to do all the funding myself for them. I'm going to take 3 of them, and we're going to go from there. From 18 to 24, the age has got to be.
18 to 24, he's going to pick. We are going to pick because we're going to try to diversify. That's a big word, man. Check that out.
What we're going to do, we're going to pick who's the best fit.
Yes.
The best entrepreneur wins.
Yes.
No discrimination, no matter if you're black, you're white, no matter what you are. Whoever has the best business ideas and has the best drive, has the most drive that I'm looking for, then that's who's going to win.
That's who's going to win it.
I'm going to mentor them all the way through their credit thing.
So now can you explain it? How are you going to... you start with the credit or his business report? Can you explain?
So what we do is
in details
most young people don't even have no credit. So what we would do, we would build their personal credit. How we would build it up is there's credit builders we could use. I'll authorize use of them on 1 or 2 of my cards, which is gonna help their score go up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set them up an LLC. And then after we set them up an LLC, we're gonna set them up a business bank account. And then after we set them up a business bank account, we're going to start working on getting funding for their business. And I typically take. We're
So
saying
step by step.
it's gonna be some steps, and it's gonna be about a year mentoring. I'm gonna do for me. It's
free.
gonna be all free. It's gonna be all free. Ain't gonna be no fees down the line, no nothing. It's gonna be all coming out of my pocket.
So I want y'all to
all
check
my
it out,
time.
listeners. If you got you got teenage nephews, nieces, children from 18 to 24 that got business ideas, you want to get them off the streets, because let me tell you something. Mac's not just a credit guy. This guy is a mentor, everything. So when you what you's got coming free with this, you guys just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? When you send your to get his credit fixed, guess what? He's gonna get mentored. She's gonna get mentored.
Yeah.
You know, understand what I'm saying? They're gonna get shown different avenues of life and different ways to make money.
Absolutely.
You know, understand what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about Mac. Mac always is. I'm the first guy.
Well, people think that somebody just said, Alexander says no credit is worse than bad credit. So that's true and not true. So the reason why I would say it's true is because if you got no credit, obviously no lender wants to give you none. But if you have bad credit, I have to repair it. If you have no credit, all we got to do is build. And if I got to repair it, that's when it costs us money. But to build, I'm just gonna give you tips and tricks on how to build credit. And it usually doesn't take about 6 months to build credit with no credit. So now somebody with bad credit, I would have to fix it. So it's gonna take about 6 months to fix it, and then you got to build it.
Mecca said that sounds like a scam.
I got over 100 clients. Go on my page, all my results is there.
Hey, Mecca, it's definitely not a scam. I gotta say this.
You can.
It's definitely
I mean,
not.
it's okay if whoever thinks it's a scam, then I really don't want them in my program anyway.
Hey, Mecca, can I say this, Mecca? I was with you, Mecca. Tell him, Mac.
Yeah.
Tell him, Mac. I used to believe it was a scam. I used to tell Mac.
I'm gonna
it's
scam
a
people in my community, and how am I gonna be able to walk around? How would I be able to walk around?
A 40.
And I thought that was crazy. I thought about it for about a week. What you said, I even went and took that clip out when you said you thought I was a scam. I got about a 20-minute clip that I got from that show because I kept watching it like, what the fuck? So he thought I was going to get him for a couple $100?
No, I'm just
Are
saying.
you kidding me? Because that's what I was charging. Now my prices is up.
Times 10, times 20 people.
But 20 people, then I got 20 people looking at me, looking for me for a couple $100.
But it's a good scam.
No, it's not.
I'm saying that saying
No scam's a good scam.
No, I'm not saying it's good. What I'm saying is one of them ones that you can get over with. you know what I'm talking about. I done been scammed before.
Well, you think I'm gonna scam you? You thought I would scam you?
Nah.
That's what you thought. That's what you said.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I thought.
I got
thought
people that
you
didn't
was
even
getting
know.
scammed by somebody else, and you was trying to scam me.
This is my information. I learned. I paid. I took my years of time and thousands of dollars to learn how to do this shit.
All right, I didn't know.
I can't get scammed.
I didn't know that.
This is my company.
All right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand that at the time, but now that I understand it and I see it
I'm
firsthand.
48 and can do it alone.
I'm 40. You could do it alone, Mecca.
Well, do it. I mean, as everybody, whoever, that's what everybody always tell me. Oh, I could do it myself. Da-da-da. I don't push my service on anybody. I never reach out to anybody and say, hey, you want to get your credit repaired? I just simply post. Mm-hmm. If you want to pay to get it done, or you want to do it yourself, not everybody could do it, because I know plenty of people that try to do it, and guess what?
Hey.
They'll get shit disputed and it will come back on because they forget to dispute their personal information.
All right. So I'm gonna answer Mecca's question. I'm gonna answer Mecca's question for one. She thinks, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chief Rocker in the building.
That's the problem with our community. Everybody says, hey, you know what? I can do it myself, or I know my cousin that could do it, and this and that. I mean, then it don't really matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Mecca, let me tell you something. Yeah, you probably can't do it yourself. But how many people you know that can sit in front of a computer every day, answer emails, answer this, do that? Because just repairing your credits is just not something that's easy. So let's get that off the table. Am I telling the truth, Mac?
What happened?
Repairing your credit yourself, is it easy or hard?
It's hard. If you don't know what you're doing, most people don't know shit about credit. They don't even know how to keep good credit. Never mind repair it.
Yes.
So it's easy if you know how what you're doing. But
Yes.
it took me years to learn how to do this shit.
Yes.
So for somebody to just come and just read off their phone and go on Credit Karma and dispute it, try doing that.
All right, so we're looking for 3 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty much what I'm here for. I'm trying to help 3 young people from our neighborhood.
From our community. You know what I'm saying? 3
help
young
them.
men, 3 young women. It doesn't matter. We're not discriminating, man or women, or men or woman. You understand what I'm saying? We're not discriminating. We're gonna show you. So, like I always say to Unique, this is the show me state. So what he gonna show you? We're gonna get these 3 young individuals, and we're gonna show you that their credit is. Hey yo,
Absolutely can be done.
Mac got one here. Oh no.
I'm not here trying to sell my services though. That's not what I'm here for. I don't reach out to people looking to repair it.
A lot of people mess their credit up, so they're.
You've been promoting that shit for the longest anyway, though. You don't have to chase nobody.
And I never
you
chase
shouldn't.
nobody anyway.
I know you.
Yeah, I just if you want it, then you got it.
You've
Some people
offered
do it
numerous
themselves.
times on here, on your page. You know what I'm saying? Information and help and assistance. And if motherfuckers ain't jumping on that, then that's just on them.
Yes.
The motherfuckers that did take advantage and fuck with you.
There's a
that
lot of
I
people
seen and that I know, the motherfuckers is happy.
happy.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got not one bad review.
Yes, we haven't got one bad review. We haven't got one bad somebody saying nothing, because they're gonna come on this podcast and they're gonna tell that they're gonna call me Trap, Mac, yo, da. I'm gonna hear it. So we know that. We know this city. So we're gonna shout out to Tony because she said, that's what's up, trying to empower the young community.
That's all. That's
You
what I'm
understand what I'm
here for.
saying?
We're not showing shit like that.
Let's not talk about the negative.
The younger that you know stuff like that, I want to say the closest I came to knowing, having any understanding about shit like this was in high school. It wasn't mandatory, but some of us that went to high school took accounting class. Mm-hmm. Accounting teaches you about capital, debit, credit. What's the other ones?
Wills, trust.
Know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit and how it works.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They was even showing us. I remember them, but I got shown a long time ago by my grandfather, thank God. But my grandfather used to show me how to keep a bank account, how to keep track. You start with the number that you got in your account, any deposits or withdrawals or, you know what I'm saying, in any way, you just keep, you know what I'm saying, stats. And that's how you balance your checkbook and know how to do certain shit or whatever. But
Cash is king, but without credit,
I don't know if cash is king anymore.
you're gonna need a queen.
Yeah,
Credit is queen.
Yeah,
That's why I always say cash is credit.
Cash
Credit
is
is
king.
queen.
Credit is queen. Yeah.
Both of them together, you can't lose.
Yo, you remember when we was growing up, we used to get that saying, the man with the cash in his hand, he was the man. It's not no more, man.
You need both.
Yo, Jay-Z said it. Jay-Z said, I could be worth $1 billion, but if he's credit, it's $10 billion. He's way where he don't got the cash. I got the cash, but he got $10 billion to do what he want. I only got $1 million to do what I want.
This is not what people's not understanding, man. The banks will fund your ideas. If you want to start a business, the banks will fund it. You just need to be set up properly.
And I want to speak on a few things dealing with credit and that I think that will go with that. Because before you could deal with credit and to go with, I think you need financial discipline.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A lot of people, including myself, and we can't, financial discipline is so hard. You have to have financial, if you're trying to succeed in life, I've really learned this. You have to have financial, we have to promote financial discipline to our children. We can't give them $30 and let them go burn it at Walmart as soon as they get it. That's not teaching them financial discipline.
So to speak.
No, that's not. It's not.
No, I'm talking to her.
Oh, all right. Because if you're teaching your kids financial discipline, when you give her $30, you're saying, put that away. You know what I'm saying?
My grandmother used to tell me all the time. She's like, "You better save your money." Like that was my first education about, financial discipline. My grandmother used to always tell me to save my money, save this, save that. But I'm just like, I always had a problem with saving because.
How many in the chat suffer from financial discipline? How many in the chat suffer from financial discipline? Mac, do you suffer from financial discipline?
No.
Chief,
So
do you?
Yeah, sometimes I mean
That's all
I make bad choices sometimes or whatever because
All right, so out of the 30 days of the month, Chief, how many times do you make bad choices financially? And cover
like
daily life?
I just made one yesterday. Like I should have paid my phone bill yesterday, but I bought a pair of sneakers.
Terrible.
But I'm not in a situation where I can't pay my phone bill.
No,
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Yes,
but that's my
yeah.
thinking. I just I forget the word that we use when we make up.
Privatize.
Nope,
You
nope.
didn't
There's
privatize
another. There's
what
another.
was more important?
No, I knew what was more important, but I still made the choice because I knew I could do so. I just have to. I just didn't put my. I put my want in front of my.
Need?
No, I put my want in front of my my priority.
Priority.
My phone bill is my priority. My sneakers is my want. But I also knew if I didn't get those, when they were right there, I wasn't never gonna get them.
You wasn't never gonna get.
So
That's how I be feeling.
I had to. I'm like, if my phone goes off today, I could pay my bill tomorrow.
So how many days a month do you think you suffer from financial discipline? And just take it in days. So I suffer about 17 days out of the month.
It's not even that. It's just like spending money on something I ain't supposed to be doing anyway.
Yes.
Like I smoke, so you know how many times I buy packs of leaves during the week, throughout the day.
Yeah, I got on
You know what I'm
Fontos.
saying?
I got about $100 a week on Fontos. Easy $100 a week. Easy $100 a week.
I sit
on
here
Fontos.
complaining about going out to eat 3-4 days out the week when I could be cooking at home. You know what I'm saying?
You complain about it a lot. How many in the chat suffer from financial discipline? How many could you just press a 1? If you suffer from financial discipline, press a 1. If you don't, press a 2.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like discipline, you know what discipline is.
Yes, discipline.
So if you got financial discipline, you don't got no problems.
No,
I know, but I'm just saying, if you got discipline,
yes,
you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing.
yes.
So now you put financial in front of that.
You
Now
don't
you're
have no
doing
problem.
now you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with your money. You're financially disciplined.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand what you're trying to say, like what you're implying.
I got what you said.
That's just being like not responsible with your money, or spending your money where it don't need to be spent. Like I done had the discipline yesterday to be like, nah, fuck them sneakers, even if they ain't coming out again. I'm gonna buy these right now instead of paying my phone bill today. Now today, at some point, I'm gonna get a message across my phone. Oh, your phone bill's due. You know what I'm saying? Present and past due or whatever. Now I gotta wait till I get paid tomorrow.
What about you, man?
To take care of my shit.
So, I used to be. So now it's so important to be financially disciplined because you get lines of credit cards or whatever, credit cards, and they're gonna give you a $5,000 credit card. Now, in order to work that credit card to get more money, to get a bigger credit card, you need to be disciplined with that money. You cannot go spend the $5,000. You need to keep that to a minimum. So you can able to advance. So now somebody without financial discipline with high-end credit cards, they got designer and everything.
You shouldn't even be like, regardless of what your credit limit is, you should be nowhere near what your credit limit is as far as your
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless
You
it's
do
business
that.
credit.
Yeah.
Business credit card you can max
Yeah.
them out.
So
and it won't hurt your
So what would be
utilization.
your best suggestion to somebody to first start with financial discipline? Your first step to financial discipline. Think that's your first step. What's your first step to financial discipline?
Buy more assets than liabilities.
My personal thing is understanding what is your wants and your needs.
Yeah.
That's your first thing. Once you get that, see, an older dude taught me that. You understand what I'm saying? And he taught me that shelter block. You know what I'm saying? He said you have to learn, you gotta learn what your wants and your needs. Because if you let your needs overpower your wants, you're always gonna be coming from behind. You're never gonna be in the red. I mean, you're never gonna be in the green. You're always in the red. And every time I was living like that, I was always in the red. I was always in the red because I was like Chief just said, I would buy the new Jordans before buying the piece I needed for my car. So now my car would break down because I didn't have the piece and cost me more money. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I started seeing that. And that's when I
So I'm
started.
like look at the richest motherfuckers in the world. What kind of
Absolutely,
clothes you think they
Alexander.
wear? What do you see?
I like to stay in the single digits.
What do you see Bill Gates wearing?
That boosts a lot faster than under 30%.
What I was just saying in the chat, I'm like the richest motherfuckers in the world. What do you see them wear when you see them on TV? What do you
Nothing. Dirty
Walmart
T-shirts. They don't care about nothing.
They don't care about no damn designer.
They don't care. They don't even wear jewelry. You might see them with a banglet, their waist.
We the only ones that care about that shit. That's like, you
but
know.
they spend their money on other stuff.
No, they spend their money, but they know how to invest too. They spend their stuff on shit that accumulates money or makes
exactly.
money.
See, you see what I said? Liabilities and assets.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
like,
back
but
to
look
that.
at Jay-Z now. Jay-Z be talking shit, but he talks shit to the motherfuckers that's on that money shit or whatever. But what he said in that rhyme and Story of OJ, when he started talking about like the building he could have bought and what he could have got it for, and then now what it's worth today.
Yeah,
he called himself Dumbo for that.
Yeah.
Then he's talking about buying paintings and other things that accumulate over time.
And
you
then
buy a painting, say you had a Picasso painting and you got it for $1 million, but in 10 years that shit's gonna be worth $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got that physically in cash, but you could leave that painting to your kids.
He also says, what's more important than money? Credit.
Yo, but one thing that people are not understanding is this, and I want to say this. I want to say this, right? People are not understanding. They went through what we went through. They just got money now.
Man.
Let's get it, man. Talk to me, man. First, let's start off and say where we at in the playoffs standards.
Man, there was some fire games last night, man. We had the Hawks against the Magic. Magic kind of handled them easily, 120 to 95. So now they set up to play the Boston Celtics in their series. The Hawks get another shot at trying to make it, and they face the winner, whoever wins the game tonight between the Heat and the Bulls. They play Friday night to see who gets a chance to play Cleveland. You know, and in the West, we had Golden State taking on Memphis. And that was a good one for a minute. Then Golden State ended up going up 20. John Morant got hurt in the third quarter and left. But when he left, they was down by 20 when he left. When he came back into the game in the fourth quarter, they was up by 4, but Golden State ended up winning by 5, 121 to 116. John Morant had 22 points in his game. He did all right, but Desmond Bain was off the meters last night. He couldn't admit Desmond Bain was ridiculous. So they get another shot to play Friday night against the winner of tonight's game, Dallas and Sacramento. You know, but they said John got a couple of days to recover from. He kind of twisted his ankle somewhat, but he got a couple of days to heal up. He's young; he'll be able to do some things. Yeah, that's that with the. And then, like I said, tonight's game got Sacramento against Dallas and the Heat against the Bulls. But other than that, all the other series are all set. Quick note in the NFL. I was looking and seeing Travis Hunter said that if whoever drafts him, if they don't let him play both sides, he's walking away from the game. You know. Mm-hmm. So that's that with the quick football thing. You got the draft coming up April 24th, 25th, and 26th. So there'll be more NFL news after that.
So when's it going to be the schedule out for the first round?
The schedule for the first round of basketball?
Next week.
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday kicks it off.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm looking a couple of days behind right now, Juman.
Well, I really was gonna say that you got the Bucks and the Pacers on Saturday, the Pistons and the Knicks on Saturday, Clippers and Nuggets Saturday, Timberwolves and the Lakers on Saturday. And then, like I said, the Thunder is waiting to see who wins this other game. The Cavs are waiting on who. Then you got the Magic and the Celtics on Sunday and the Warriors against the Rockets on Sunday. You know?
The Warriors
And then,
are gonna win that series.
I think so. They in their season series they was up 3-2 in their season series. But listen, Jimmy Butler, Butler.
I don't like Jimmy Butler.
Him and Steph Curry combined for 75 points last night.
God,
You know how they called Jimmy playoff Jimmy? He was back last night. He scored 38. Steph had 37, so they was doing their thing. Rockets, the Warriors, they're a tough, a number 7 seed. That don't even say much for what they really are, because they could actually come out of the West. I don't think OKC or Cleveland's going to be able to hold down because they're young, and I get it. They might show improve, but I just think it's going to be an old school team. Could be the Lakers or the or Golden State coming out of the West. But you know what I was also thinking, Steve?
What up?
Because of how Ime Udoka, the coach for the Houston Rockets, left the Celtics. Well, he didn't leave him. They kind of forced him out because of that situation that he had. What if it was the Boston Celtics? Because I believe Boston's coming out of the East.
Nah, I don't believe that.
What if it was the
They
Boston?
just won the championship.
I know. The reason why I think that there are teams in the East that contend. Like I think that Cleveland can contend with Boston. That's just
Detroit.
me.
I don't think Cleveland got it to beat Boston in
Nah,
the 7-game series.
Cleveland got to show me that they can do it. They fell apart last year against Indiana and New York. They fell apart. And Donovan Mitchell's not 100%. So I don't see them. Even though they had the best record in the East, I don't see them as being the dominant team. Like I said, Boston Celtics is the dominant team in the West, in the East. Excuse me, in the East.
New York, niggas, don't forget about New York too. New York.
Nah,
I think New York's a
New
one-rounder.
York, New York's gonna have a problem with the Pistons.
Yeah, but they get past the Pistons, don't be surprised.
If they get past the Pistons, they either got to see Indiana, they got to see Boston. I don't see that. I don't see that. I'm not taking nothing away from New York, but I just don't see it, man. And Milwaukee's not doing nothing because Dame, he's not playing. He's out to start the playoffs. He's out. So Giannis is doing his thing, but
Giannis will be in LA next year.
I think Nikola Jokic is going to be in LA.
In the next 2 years, Giannis will be in LA. It's gonna be homeboy that they got over there, Luka. Luka and Giannis is gonna be the Lakers.
I think it's going to be Luka and Nikola Jokic. And that's another thing. Let me ask y'all, who y'all think should get the MVP this year?
MVP. Not John Morant.
Hell no.
I know. That's
Hell
what
no.
I heard people talking about that last night on Sports Center. They were saying that. Now, this is a good topic. If John Morant did not get penalized for doing things off the court, would he be a candidate? Yes, he would.
No.
Yes, he'd
No.
be a candidate. If he didn't get no trouble.
He got too many injuries. He ain't playing enough games. You got to play.
You got to
play a certain amount.
You got to play at least six. You got to play. You got to play at least 65 games. But he won't get the MVP over SGA. He won't get the MVP over Jokic. Jokic is going for his third. But SGA should have got it last year. I think SGA is going to get it this year. I think he deserves it this year. But like I said, OKC, I don't think I think they're going to have problems with whoever comes out. The Clippers are strong. If Kawhi stays healthy, the Clippers could make a good run for it.
Oh yeah.
No.
So so who do y'all think is the top 4 teams coming out of the East?
I want to say New York,
Boston, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
And that's that fourth win is tricky.
Yeah, Detroit.
Milwaukee's
Yes.
Milwaukee's in Milwaukee's in no, Indiana's the number 4 right now.
Oh yeah, Indiana. Oh,
You
what's
got
the name?
It
you
could
got
be
Cleveland.
Milwaukee, Indiana, or Detroit.
Any one of those three for the fourth spot.
Yeah. Well, Detroit. If Jaden Ivey can come back, and they can get through this series right here, and Jaden Ivey comes back, man, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. But
I'm
I
just
think
throwing teams out there. I don't know the way the bracket's set up, or who's in what place, because first place sees last place, second place sees second to last, or whatever, and then like that, then it breaks down.
Then it breaks down.
Yeah.
That's why certain teams try to jockey for
all the jockeying is over. There's only 2 more positions. There's only 2 more spots left.
Because you don't never want to be in the 8th place or 7th place, because you got to see the top teams, and you know that usually that's see you later in the first round.
That's
Yeah,
a,
but
go bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, Barate,
Yo,
that 8th spot though now, man. Like Cleveland ain't gonna run over the Bulls. Cleveland's not gonna run over. They're not gonna run over the Miami Heat.
Yeah, but they're gonna win. They might not run over them, but it's not gonna be
whoever
7
they see
games.
out of them is gonna be a 6-7 game
Yeah,
series.
a 6. I say that's what I say. It's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a dogfight 6 game. It ain't gonna be no sweep.
I don't think any of the series are gonna be sweet.
Who's Golden State see first round?
Golden State sees Houston.
And they only lost to them once in the season.
Nah, they lost to them twice. They're 1-1 with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
playing against Houston.
This is playoff Jimmy. Even though I don't like him, I respect his game and stuff or whatever. But even though I don't,
What's your
know him
problem with
personally,
Jimmy Butler?
I don't like him, man. He's a diva.
What's your problem?
He's a diva. He's a bitch.
Kobe.
Hey, hold up. Hey, let me
Like a diva one time, but he deserved to.
Hey, let me finish this with the WNBA draft was Monday. And Paige Beckers from UConn, she was the number 1 pick. She went to Dallas. She went to Dallas. And then this home girl from France, they're calling her the female Victor Wembanyama, Dominique Malonga. She went to the Seattle Storm at the number 2 pick.
How tall is she?
6'6". Yeah, 6'6". Then Sonia Citron out of Notre Dame. She went to the Washington Mystics. Kiki Irafrin, she went out of USC. She went to Washington Mystics. And this female from Lithuania, Just Joke. I can't pronounce her name, her last name, Jocyte. So I apologize. She went to the new team, that new Golden State franchise. You know, those were the top 5 picks. I got some picks for baseball tonight. You got the Mets against the Twins. The Mets, I take the Mets in that. The Braves and the Blue Jays, I take the Blue Jays. Cubs and the Padres, I take the Padres all day long. Royals and Yankees all day. And Giants and Phillies, I'm going with the Phillies.
All right. That's that. So if you want to win some money, but like T.I. says, what do you say when you give your picks, T.I.?
Don't bet on me what I say, because you'll be butt naked in Burrville. No,
butt naked in Burrville. So you know what I'm
naked
saying?
in Burrville, babysitting bears.
Yeah.
Just warm. Just very warm.
But I want to thank you, brother. I'll see you Friday. You understand what I'm saying? Appreciate you every day. Jumanji Sports jump off. Check them out. You understand what I'm saying? But T.I., I want you to stay on the phone because I got my next topic that I want to go on. I need your info because we kind of talked about this, but I ain't heard what Chief had to say. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you're gonna hit when I give the question. You'll know what I'm talking about. So I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button right now. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe right now. So Chief, you think Shaq's a hater?
context?
Hey, hold up before. Hey, Trap.
Yeah.
Hey, Trap. Before you even say anything, you're not gonna get an official answer from Steve because that's his boy, man. He's not going against Shaq. It don't matter.
That's why I said I'm gonna give unbiased answers.
I want him.
I give him an unbiased answer, Juman.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm saying is right because Shaq is
What'd he do? What did he say?
People accusing him of hating on TV, but I went and watched a lot of what he says.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq says that to everybody, bruh. Shaq talks about everybody. If LeBron's not playing well, Shaq goes after LeBron. He got a personal thing with Dwight Howard, right?
Yep.
Dwight Howard took the cape thing. He said he makes it clear.
Because Dwight tried to name himself Superman. You're not Superman. We know who the Man of Steel is.
We know who the Man of
And
Steel
that's the
is.
Diesel. Shaq got many names. You know what I'm saying? But, like, what did he do to earn your attention to ask that question?
Because they was talking about, was Shaq a hater?
I don't think he's a hater. I
listening-
just think they take Shaq's...
Cameron and Mace was talking about it, and I was listening to Cam, and
Uh-huh.
Cam was saying, "Yo, I think." Shout out to What Is podcast, my brother Cam and Mace. It is what it is. Cam was saying, basically, yo, Shaq's, that's his Shaq.
Yeah.
He'll tell Charles Barkley shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he will.
You
And he
understand
has.
what I'm saying?
But
He
what I'm
said,
saying, and he
Cam
reminds
said a
us
lot
all
of
the
people
time.
won't tell
He
Charles to
reminds-
shut the fuck
But I'm
up.
saying though, I'm gonna say it like this because I don't know what he said, but I just know he's had this beef a lot of times with other players in the league at different times. Whether it was his show Shaq and the Fool, or whether it was him up there with Ernie and Kenny and Charles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shaq's brutally honest with his criticism.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying.
And some people don't take you and most of you basketball players, I'm saying this to all of you motherfuckers, no matter what level you're on. Whatever it took for you to get to the NBA and playing on basketball teams your whole fucking life, you've dealt with the most constructive of criticism. You got yelled at by your coach.
Why when you get to the
got
NBA, you
probably
can't
called
take
it all the year. Now you get to the NBA
With money.
You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying? You don't got no type of toughness or edge. You can't take constructive criticism from an NBA legend. Somebody that was there's nobody else that was more dominant in that position.
Five championships. 3 All-Star. 3 scoring titles, I think.
Know what I'm saying?
Shaq got great numbers, right, T.I.?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm saying though, like, why get your drawers in a bunch because you got Shaq's attention or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now what I said yesterday, Trap. I said he not no hater. I said he just talks shit because ain't nobody else gonna check him or say nothing to him because he's too big for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you try to
motherfuckers just
compare
ain't gonna
yourself
post
to
it.
him too, like Dwight Howard had to have an idea in his mind that he was gonna have some beef with Shaq, trying to call himself Superman.
Yeah, Dwight Howard
You
wanted
play the
that.
same position, you play for the same teams, and your numbers don't compare. Yeah, Dwight Howard was a double-double, but he wasn't as dominant as Shaq.
Yeah,
know
but
what
that's
I'm
not
saying?
even what Dwight Howard was thinking about when he looked at Shaq.
Hey, my thing is now we're talking about that. There was a question I seen on Facebook, and it said, if your kids go to the NFL, does they owe you? If you pay your kids like all his football equipment and all of that stuff, and you put him through AAU, and he goes to the NFL, does he owe you?
I don't want to say they owe you, but your kids is gonna take care of you.
No,
Exactly.
we know that, but I'm saying, do they owe you? It was a yes
They
or
don't
no
owe you
question.
nothing. They don't owe you nothing.
Yo, shout out to my
I have to
brother,
say
my brother, man. Cadillac, Khalid. Shout out to Lid, man. Lid posted that on thing, and Lid, I guess it was Charleston White, and Say Cheese was asking Charleston White. He was saying, I reposted it, so you can check it out on my Facebook.
You know
Charleston White said, your kids don't owe you shit. Your kids, you don't get a pat. That's your job. to do for your, you know what I'm saying? That
Trap.
was your job. If your kids look out for you at the end of that, that's good. But they're not obligated to do shit for you.
I'm not gonna sit here and say my kid. If any of my kids have made it pro and they're getting millions of dollars and all that, I'm not gonna say you owe me. But I'm better not be living in no raggedy ass house and working no regular 9 to 5.
Mac, what you think, man?
I know that.
Nah, they're not.
Listen,
they're not
if you raise,
I know, but I'm just
But
saying.
they
But
should.
they better not leave
They
you.
should,
They better
because-
not leave you shitty.
What? How did you?
What if you never did nothing for your
Oh,
kids?
well, you don't get shit.
Oh yeah.
What if
But
you never
if you
bring
raise your kids right, they're gonna automatically take care
Yeah,
of
they're
you.
gonna automatically.
That's gonna be in their head like, yo, Dad, when I get good, you gonna be good. That should automatically
Yeah,
be in
but-
their head because that's how you raise them. So that's just how you raise them. If your kid grows up and gets this bag and they say, fuck your mom and dad,
That means you didn't do.
you did. Yeah, that was because kids follow what they see.
yeah, and if you,
Do y'all think that?
And trying to leave me shitty.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be some bullshit. Especially
if you look
I've
at
been paying for all these damn high schools and the summer leads and sneakers and
I ain't gonna say verbally you owe me, but
yeah,
motherfucker.
but motherfucker,
you motherfucker.
yeah. What the fuck is you talking about?
You seen the time? You seen the time and the work that we put in? Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you? Why would you know what I'm saying? You seen the time and work we put in?
Hello.
You feel what I'm saying?
Trap,
Yeah.
Trap. But what most people, most of the youth that make it to the pros, right? The first thing they do is they acknowledge their parents, and they say, "Oh, I owe my parents everything. Without them and without God, I wouldn't have anything." So they're gonna bless him. Charleston White, he's always throwing out this scenario, that scenario, and making negative connotations of what shouldn't be done. I don't really dig that dude, man.
Yeah.
I don't really dig him.
Yeah, that was.
You know, because if you raise your children right, then that kind of thought's not even going to be in their mind. And I see it when I sit there and watch all the drafts. They're always talking about, I owe my mom everything. My mom is my world. My dad is my world.
Right.
I owe them everything. First thing I'm getting them is a house. They're
Hell
all
yeah.
right now.
That's how they think of it.
That's exactly how they think of it too. That's
And if somebody's raising raising their kids to be like, yeah, once they go pro, I'm getting everything I want. That's you can't think like that. Mm-hmm. You're banking on their dreams. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So I don't agree with what Charleston White be saying. I think he's a clown at times.
Yeah, but I gotta. He said that he don't think that you owe He said you don't owe your kids don't owe you shit.
Nobody owes anybody anything.
Right,
It's just
right.
it's nobody owes anybody anything. It's how you come up and how it's your upbringing. It's how you're raised. It's how you think. And a lot of the youth that make it to the pro sports, they're not thinking like what Charleston White says. They're not thinking like that.
No, they're not. But yeah, man. Before we go, man, I got Alicia had a question. I think we already answered this question before. I think I answered it, but I'm gonna say it again. She said, Mac, is not telling your significant other somebody's in their inbox if it's regular is it cheating?
If somebody's regularly in her inbox and she's engaging,
I guess they're not only talk. I guess because when she said it, I explained it to her. I said because we talked about this. I said if somebody goes to your inbox, right, Ti, you hear me, Ti?
Yeah, I'm
Somebody
here.
goes to your girl's inbox, right, and she don't tell you, right. This is what if this happens? I just went over this. What if this happens? I'm sitting there going, yo, T.I.'s like, yeah, man, I love such and such, right? And then I go, you love her, man. I was just in her inbox yesterday. Did she tell you the other day, did she tell you I was in her inbox? Now T.I.'s looking like, oh, shit, what? What the hell are you talking about? So now, it's innocent, right, Matt? He calls her and asks her, you was in Trap's inbox, or Trap was in your inbox? She says no. She lies because it's innocent. She don't know that I told you. Is that cheating?
But
Man, she gonna listen.
No.
Listen, listen.
Oh, you just went in there? Oh, nah. She don't.
She lied to you though, but she didn't tell you that I
Maybe
even
she
went
didn't
there.
see it.
No, she seen it. She looked at it.
She looked at it, then she should have. Yeah, if he asked, then yeah. But like,
Yeah, both of y'all are gonna be stand in a desert storm.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. She should have said, yeah. She should have answered.
So Max,
Hands of war.
So Max, somebody's in your girl's inbox and we're arguing, and I go, Mac, you love that bitch. That's why that bitch ain't tell you that such and such was in her inbox. And you go to her phone and you find out such and such was in her inbox.
But is she engaging or she just leaving it on red? If she's leaving it on red and not engaging or not opening it, she ain't doing nothing wrong. She don't gotta tell me every motherfucker that goes in her inbox. That's crazy. You know how many? If a girl told you every nigga that was in her inbox, she'll be there all day because you ever seen girls' inbox?
What if there niggas that be in your face dapping you up trying to be buddy?
Then she should tell you.
Yeah. Or people that you know.
Not that you know, but people that you're cool with. Because you know, this is Rhode Island. Everybody know everybody. Yeah. But if you're cool with them, like we cool, and I'm in your girl's inbox and she don't tell you, she's fucking wrong. Automatically, she should be like, yo.
It's funny we're talking about this because
the nigga the nigga shouldn't be there, but
because
what the fuck?
Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to say too much, but I was talking about something similar to this the other day, and I was giving you props to the person I was talking to. I was like, yo, I had a situation to where, you know, I was somebody was in my presence, and you saw that, you hollered at me. You didn't have to. You wasn't obligated. It wasn't nothing like that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't see you every day or whatever, but we gotta respect and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, camaraderie with each other. Well, I met you first time, 99? Right. And we known each other since 99 or whatever, but my nigga came and informed me. I know. My nigga came and informed me on some shit, like, yo, that's my nigga, I'm gonna let him know, whatever. And I was like, all right, word. You know, we said what we said, and I kept it playing how I was supposed to. I didn't say nothing.
Hey, do women do that?
I wanted to see if the person was gonna even tell me, because you see me and this nigga sitting over here laughing and joking and whatever. You don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I'm just saying. But you wasn't obligated, and if you did it, I still wouldn't have been mad at you. You didn't have to do that. But I was just like, you know, telling somebody the story. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got mad love or respect for this nigga because he didn't have to do that and whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just let a nigga know what it was, and I was like, yo, and I let him know what it was. Like, yo, nigga, that ain't nothing serious or nothing. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. She could never have that.
Yo, can I ask females, do women do that to each other, Chief?
What? No, I know women do this. They'll chill with a shorty, know the nigga that she's fucking with, probably fucked with him too. Don't tell her she's fucking with him, but will tell her about everybody else.
Nasty work. Nasty work, T.I.
Yo.
You hear that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hear it, but ain't none of this really my wheelhouse, man. Because I don't do that social media. I don't do the social media stuff and what somebody got in their phone. I really don't care unless it's right there in front of me. I don't really care, man.
I know, but if I seen you standing with a shorty, and I knew what she was on, and I know you didn't know what was up, and I came and informed you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then not only me being the only one to inform you, but like, let's say there's like 4 or 5 other niggas that's around that you're like that with. You know what I'm saying? And nobody says nothing to you, but like, you know what I'm saying? The chick done smashed like 4 or 5 motherfuckers that's in the vicinity.
Nobody saying
now she's standing there with you.
Yeah. And nobody's saying
saying nothing.
That's fucked
Chief,
up.
type something in there.
Hey, Chief, do you think you ever gonna catch me in a situation like that?
Nah, but I'm just saying, if you didn't know no better, you just don't know no better. It's not your fault. I mean, it's your fault, but it's not.
Yeah, if I don't know no better and you hip me to it, then I thank you for hipping me to it.
Yeah.
And that'd be the end of that. that avenue. You know what I'm saying? But
Coming up, right?
Or it just means that avenue can't be ever nothing serious. That's all. You could have your turn and your time and your fun.
T.I.
yeah,
T.I., we got a technical difficulty, bro.
It's coming up over here though.
what technical difficulties on what?
I don't know. The camera keep freezing or locking up. My phone's doing some bullshit.
Yeah, nah, it's not freezing up on my.
Yeah.
I'm saying, is the comments coming up?
Huh?
There's nobody's commenting.
Yeah, nah. I'm seeing the comment.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see him on this
Come
end. We
here.
just can't see him on.
All right, we can't see him on there.
What's the controller? What's the remote?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to ask the females on there because I can't see the comments. I want to ask, do y'all say that to each other? T.I., see if they say that to each other.
Say what?
Yo, hey, Michelle, I used to fuck Chief. Or I used to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, some girls tell.
Do they tell each other? You know, like if I seen you with a chick that you're dealing with, I'm gonna say, Chief, yo, I just smashed her. But if it was a long time ago, I don't do it. I swear I don't do it. If I don't do it.
I think that I think in this generation now, it's like everybody talks too much.
I want to see what the women say.
Nobody keeps their business to themselves.
Right, what the women say on your thing, Mac?
I don't know, but I don't really care who thinks what, because I still would tell my nigga I can't be standing next to a nigga.
Yeah,
And then, cause I don't know how far that might go.
Right.
Cause if that goes far, and then she tells him and I didn't, now I look like the bad guy.
I was in that situation before.
So I'm gonna be a real nigga.
I was in that situation
and say, yo,
before.
my nigga, that's just my opinion.
I was in that situation before, and it messed up me and the girl's relationship.
I would really don't care about the
It
girl.
messed
I
our
care
relationship
about him.
because I'm
I
like,
care
yo, why
more
you
about
didn't
my
tell me?
relationship with him than
You
her.
got me leaving you in the house with this dude. I'm leaving, yo, we're in the crib. I'm leaving you in the car because we in the car together. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you just was dealing with this dude.
Yeah.
You was just there. This ain't like you was kids. You was just dealing with this dude.
Yeah.
That shit,
Yeah, nah.
that shit, y'all can't see how that can destroy a relationship.
I want a female to be honest. Oh, if I mean, some people ain't gonna be honest, but I would want to hear a female on here say or be descriptive or describe how she feels or how she's felt if she's been in a club where there's been like 4 or 5 niggas she smashed in there at the same time. I'm like, I want to know what goes through her mind, what she think, what she's feeling.
I want to know too. So call in, let me know if you dealt with multiple guys.
Nobody been through that though.
I'm saying, but us as niggas probably done been into bars and clubs and been like, damn.
What'd you
I
say,
smashed
Matt?
that.
I'm
I
saying none of the
smashed
women
that.
been in that situation though.
Huh?
None of the women never been in that situation.
None of what women?
None of these women, because ain't got nobody gonna admit to that.
Nah.
I just asked the question that nobody's gonna admit to.
Well,
Yeah,
I've seen
bet you don't
I've
know
seen
what
females
that
in that situation.
I
I seen
know.
them squirm.
No, yeah,
I seen
I
them
know.
squirm. Yeah, like
They get uncomfortable. You can tell they're uncomfortable.
they can't sit still. Yeah.
But they ain't gonna admit to that shit.
Yo.
Let me see.
Yo, do women get uncomfortable when you walk into a club or any establishment and there's multiple men that you slept with inside the club? Do you feel uncomfortable or you just
Or
like
do you
fuck
just dap everybody up like they the homie?
Yeah, what up, boy? Your dick was trash. Oh yeah, you used to stroke me down. Because in your head you're saying that. Oh yeah, you had some good shit. Oh yeah, your shit was whack. You know what I'm saying? In your head you're saying that. In the head you're saying that. You know what I'm saying? But T.I., this before this phone dies because it's killing mad energy. But I love you. All right, brother? I'll see you Friday.
All right, my brother.
All right.
All right, peace.
All right, Jamon.
Damn, my phone was. I didn't know the phone was dying like that. Hey, yo, before I go, man, shout out to some young fat guy and Shoot for Hope, Miss Rhodey, man. Shout out to them, man. They're having Little Scrappy coming at Mezzo June 22nd. You got to get your tickets. Oh my God, it's gonna be a lit event. You hear me, Chief? Remember Little Scrappy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Little Scrappy's coming to town.
yeah, he'll be here June 22nd, man, at Mezzo Lounge. So go get your tickets now if y'all want. Yo, and Joe, this is a shout out to all the vendors. Mac, they're vendors. They're looking for vendors.
Yo,
Anything you're vendoring.
We can't see the chat on the screen, but for some reason, but niggas, Damage is talking shit.
Oh, Damage is killing us. Oh, is it 9 o'clock? I could call Damage. Oh, it's just Damage is always tearing us up, man.
So this break. Nah.
Call Damage.
They said they playing.
Calling Dam.
They playing Eeny Meeny Miny.
This is Dame.
I told my cousin.
Yo.
In the club.
Hey, good morning, Dame, man. You live on the No Longer Trap podcast. I got a question for you, brother.
I threw a drink on.
Peace, bro. What's good?
All right, Dame. Hey, Dame. Why when a man needs help, right, Dame? A man's told that we got to be strong, but when a woman's needs help, we have to help her. Can you answer that question? Because somebody asked me to ask somebody to answer that question.
Help in what way? Financially or mentally or what?
She's a good one. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, Cupcake.
She says,
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, Cupcake.
when a man needs help, he is told, like, when a man needs help, Chief, when you need help, everybody's telling you, yo, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? All right, yo, blah, blah, blah. But when a woman needs help, I guess she gets a better hand. And I think, personally, a woman should get I think that a woman should get a hand more than a man.
Yeah, but help in what way?
Huh?
What you mean, help in
Financial,
what
whatever way she needs, or he needs.
I mean, yeah. I think the woman definitely should get more help, but I mean, we're all human. So, like who don't need help at some point? Who ain't been up? Who ain't been down? We all been there. So, why is it a problem if a man's in a situation where he needs? That's the problem, man. I think that's the problem with a lot of the mental illness that goes on, man. We told our kids, we don't cry. You're supposed to be tough, and like we're all human. We got feelings. Like that's crazy.
That's
I don't
deep.
never tell my son that you can't cry type stuff.
Oh, you don't tell Alex that?
Nah, I don't.
I don't tell my son. I tell him don't cry. In certain situations, hell no, I don't want my son to keep crying, Dame.
No. In certain situations, definitely not. But I'm not going to put the stigma on him. If he cries, he's weak.
Nah. We. That's the stigma.
That's not what I'm going to do to my son.
Nah, for me personally, it'll depend on what he's crying about. I would let my son. I would let my son know what he should be crying about and not crying about. You can't cry about everything, because I don't want my son to be conditioned to be emotional about everything. Crying is okay, but I want him to understand the difference when it is okay to cry and when it's not.
That's
absolutely.
a fact.
Yep, that's a fact.
I don't want that shit to develop into anything else. He's over here crying about every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. Absolutely, that's a fact.
Babies do that. You're not a baby.
Again, every day I usually call somebody to, man, leave us with some positive thoughts, Dame. So why don't you leave us with some positive thoughts that you think that the community needs, we need as
Yeah,
a
that's
whole,
Dame on the phone, not Damage.
Some positive thoughts, man. I just think people need to get more into their family, their kids, versus worried about what's going on outside their house, man. It's a very short life. We all see so many people pass daily, man. We keep losing people daily. And there's no time limit. Like, there's no age limit where you could die. You could die at 15, you can die at 65. And I think we lose a lot of time with the people that are important to us, doing some things that ain't going to get us nothing in life, versus spending time with your kids and your family, man. I don't know, man. I just think there's a lot of petty stuff going on out here. I'm like my brother Penny Hardaway, man. He calls it Hater City, man. It's bad out here. It's poison, man. Nobody wants to see you do better than them. And if you do, here's the thing we need to change about our community. All right? Here's the thing we need to change about our community. If one of our kids or one person goes off to college and
gets a master's degree or any type of degree, we look down on them like, oh, they think they're better than us. And this ain't a knock about anybody that goes to prison, but it seems like if you go to prison and come home, they throw a party. Oh, yeah, you should be there to welcome your brother home from prison and be happy that he's home. But let's not shut on the people, the kids out here doing good, man, and wanting better in life, man. That's a problem, and that's poison. And we just continue to hate on each other, and that's not going to put us any higher on the ladder out here. That's what we actually hurt ourselves more than the other man hurts us. If we just think about if we really stuck together as a community and put our heads together and our power together. They can't do nothing without us. They can't do nothing without our money. They can't do nothing without. We set the tone of everything. We set the tone as far as music. We set the tone as far as clothing. We set the tone. Everything. Any sport they put out, we take it and master it. So if we put our heads together as a people and did things together, man, we'll change this world. But I don't know when that's going to happen.
And I think, and that's great. Thank you, Dame. And that's greatly said, man. And I gotta say this, Dame, man, because you know what? We don't even support each other on little things.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta start supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? People are just sitting back, not supporting each other just because of something else. We gotta start getting off the couches and going out supporting these events and supporting these turnouts, and we gotta start showing it, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start showing your support. Everybody can sit behind computers and talk about support. I hate when at these events, I see the same people every time. The same people at these events the same time. I don't see no new people, man. I don't see no new people supporting new people, man. I see everybody writing it on social media. Oh, I see everybody's
clicked up. Nobody wants to let no one else shine above them. That's the problem. Everybody wants to shine. And sometimes you got to let someone else shine in order to pull the rest of the people in to shine. And no one don't want to do that. That's like with the rap game. Everybody wants to be the man. Instead of figuring out who's the hottest, who got the most motion, push that one, let them open the door for the rest of us. Yeah, that's how Atlanta did it. That's how Memphis did it. That's how Texas did it. They pushed the hottest, opened the door for their city and their state, and then, boom, everybody else came out. Because remember, rap was about L.A. and New York.
Yes,
there was no Memphis, Atlanta, and no Texas and all that.
Said, my cousin, shout out to my big cousin. He just said, you see the same people because you have similar interests. People support what they are interested in. That's a fact.
Well, I mean, I believe in that too, but sometimes...
Hold on, this shit went off.
Sometimes there's people out here that do clothing that I might not necessarily like their clothing per se, but I'll support them. I'll just buy something because I rock with them.
Yep, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And a lot of people don't do that, man. A lot of people don't do that, man. And you know, there's some gatekeeping going on out here. And if you don't kiss butt,
I kind of agree. I agree with Tony. What Tony said in the chat. Tony said we're the only people as a culture who will not support or come together for the bigger cause.
That's a fact, Tony.
I feel like we're getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because all these little boycotts that we did with these major stores and things and stuff, they felt that, and they still feel.
Yeah, but they do that. They do that all the time, Chief.
Yeah, I know, but we're getting better at it. Like you see the numbers this year compared to years before.
Oh, right. I didn't really pay attention to all the numbers, man. But I mean,
Target felt it. All the stores that got boycotted on certain dates, and there's still more. I don't have the calendar or whatever, but there's still more. But our people been making them people feel it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I you know what I think, Chief? I think that's like when things happen. People step up for the moment, and then they go right back to their comfortability.
And I feel like this too, when it comes to us supporting each other too, I don't like that supporting each other just to support each other. Like really have something, have a product, have you know what I'm saying, real quality in what you're what you're putting out
Yes,
there and all that too for you to be begging for that
Don't
support.
just think
You
that
know
we're
what
gonna
I'm
buy
saying?
a raggedy
You
T-shirt
know what I mean?
or
Yeah.
a raggedy
Cause I see some motherfuckers
We're not
pushing these
fooled.
and I'm not trying to knock nobody's hustle. Do your thing, but somebody came to me basically on that angle at the barbershop wanting me to buy the sweatsuit that they were selling, but I didn't like I don't make clothes myself, but I done printed some shirts and did some things sometimes. I know what quality of what is okay and what's not okay. The shit that they did, I'm like, come on, man. Like my little 10-year-old cousin, no, we would have did better than that right there.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not even hating. To be honest, we would have did better right there than, you know what I'm saying, what they came in there. And then what they was asking, the price they was asking, I'm like, nigga, I could peel this shit off right now. Like, this ain't, what's this? I can't buy
So
this.
now you come to assassinating somebody's shit because you have to show them that, yo,
It's not even quality. It's not even,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
If I did this, it would just be because you're my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. But damn, man, thank you, bro. It's time for us to go. This shit is buffering and
All right, fellas, man. Stay up, man. I'm going to holler at you in a little trap.
you already know, brother. Love you.
All right, peace, man.
Peace. Shout out to my big brother Damon Harold, man. Yeah, I meant to call Damage and it called Dame. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we got some good out here.
Damage breaks over.
Yeah, it's breaks over. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit up on him on tomorrow. Pause. You understand what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I want to thank y'all. Yo, thank y'all for pulling up, man. Thank y'all for supporting the channel, man. And hit that like button, man, when you go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you hit that like button on the way out. You understand what I'm saying? That shows you support the channel. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all. I want to say thanks to Mac for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Mac, you got anything else you want to say, Mac?
No, nope.
You know what I'm saying? We want to say though to them 3 individuals, we trying to get to fix their credit. If you want your son, your nephew, whatever, to get in this category, test us out. You understand what I'm saying? Hit Mac up, hit me up, and I'll connect y'all, and we'll make it happen.
I started a Chico stick track this summer.
He said,
Chico stick.
He said Chico stick. Yes, everybody have a blessed day, man. Shout out to Tone out there in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out them Atlanta, Georgia, checking in way from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man.
Welcome back to the chat.
Yes, man. Shout out to everybody, man. What did Anna say? Competing against each other. Yes. Yes, that's a lot of people competing against each other. Exactly what Anderson did. Instead of everybody coming together saying, yo, let's work as a unit and let's try to help each other build one big thing. Everybody's trying to see who got the biggest. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're messing up. Pause. The green one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was the one under the blue one. Right there. Nope. Nope. Right there. Yep.
Pause.
There you go. I'm virgin when I'm there. I just gotta be there with them bitches. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the building. Congratulations to your son. Yes, Tony. Yes, Tony. He's going.
Congratulations,
to
Tony.
college. He's going to college.
Shout out to LL Cool James.
Yes, James is going to college next year. Yo, shout out to James, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking like his mama.
He might be going somewhere, but I still bust LL Cool James up in Madden.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all make this channel, man. I want to thank all you guys, man, because y'all support the channel every day through my technical difficulties. Y'all still rock with me. I salute y'all, man, because usually people would say, nah, man, his shit went off. I'm out of here. Y'all, some of y'all dedicated. Y'all stay here through this whole hour and a half sometimes. So salute to y'all, man. I hope to see y'all Saturday at the Influential Awards. Take some pictures with me and Chief. You know what I'm saying? We're going Thursday to get our suits.
That's Saturday night?
Yeah.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? We're going Thursday to get our suits and get fitted. So
I'm not going to get my suit from the same place Trap's going. All Trap suits come with shoes.
shout out to my man Frank, man. Yo, man, why you hating on the brother, see? That's why you're hating on the brother. That's why you're hating on the brother.
All trap shoes, all trap suits come with shoes. Yeah.
This nigga's killing my suits. Yeah. Yo, this nigga's killing my suits. Oh, bullshit. One hour and 45 minutes.
Tasty Cakes, who you shouting out?
Shout out to my baby.
Oh, her baby. She got a little baby.
He's 3
3
months.
months.
Oh, shout out to him. 3
Shout
months.
out to your baby.
Absolutely. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And what is his name? Innocent Prom Soups. Love y'all. Yeah, we love you too, Tony. Stay Seattle feet. Yeah, that's right. I got a Stay Seattle feet. That's why you look like Rick James. That's right. That's right. You got like a Pandora box.
Yeah, this nigga stupid, yeah. This nigga took off. Yo, he cooking it. This guy's cooking. He's cooking. You better leave him alone.
He's looking back and telling me the battery life is about to die in this bitch. Hell yeah, battery life about to die in this bitch.
Right on time, because Trap start acting up.
Yo, I see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. You already know. Shout out to TJ Shores, my brother. What's up with you, brother? Red carpet event. You
He
know
said it's
we'll
going to be
there.
a fashion show.
Fashion show. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got your tickets, go get your tickets now. If you ain't got your tickets to this to this video.
She said Rick James, bitch. And Richard Pryor.
hey, the red carpet is you can't go down there with Timbs. You can't go down there with Jordans. The red carpet is for elegant dress only. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Some Jordans go with suits, yo.
Nah, but you know what I mean. It's a you know what the red carpet is for, G. Because you might got a hip hop